Aloha Friendos, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I can't wait to get into the perfume that we will be diving into today, and that is the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. Sounds scrumptious, doesn't it? Now, I can't wait to tell you about my thoughts and experience on this perfume, and we'll get to that in just a second. Please make sure that you're subscribed and be sure to listen in for that secret word hidden in today's video if you're still trying to win that Pat McGrath Mothership palette. Okay, friendos, we're gonna get right into it. Just stay tuned. So my guys, Sephora definitely goofed up. They launched this early. A lot of people have already given their reviews and it has left me absolutely perplexed. At least some of the reviews have, because my experience has been very different than some of these people. So first off, I want to get into the specifics. Let's talk about the notes. So we have, of course, pistachio, bergamot, rum, ice cream, hazelnut, cardamom, lily of the valley, jasmine, pear, peony, raspberry, geranium, white peach, whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, sandalwood, tonka bean, cedar, lucum, I don't know what that is, and cacao. So this says that it is a sweet and gourmand. It looks like a little frosted candy, according to Fragrantica. And guys, on Sephora, they have their little travel size, which is 10 milliliters of the EDP, and that is $25. The one I got right here is the 1.7 fluid ounce. That is $100 even. And then they also have your best deal, which is $138, getting 3.4 fluid ounces, literally twice the size of this one. I can't imagine just having to hold that bottle in my hand. And that one is $138. So let's take her out. Very cute little packaging here. So this is our bottle. Very geometric and simple design. I really like it. It kind of reminds me of very beachy colors. So let's give it a spray, and I have been wearing this all throughout the day. So I do already have my first impressions, and I'm ready to tell you. So my expectations was that this was going to be an over-the-top, ooey gooey gourmand pistachio gelato, of course. And to be honest, I feel like we still get that gourmand. Will I say that it's an exact replication of when you dive into some pistachio gelato? Absolutely not. So I still get the pistachios, I still get the rum, the whipped cream, but there's some other notes in there too. Now, some people are describing this perfume as soapy, which to be honest, I do not get at all. I've never had a soap smell like this before. I suppose we all have different experiences with types of soaps that we use, but nothing in here reminds me of a soapy scent. I've also heard this described as fruity, and I don't get that really. The only thing that I can think of why people might say that it smells fruity is because it's either the rum or the pistachio. Both of those things have a slight amaretto scent to them. Amaretto always has like a slight little cherry scent. I think pistachios do as well. Most nuts, when you roast them, end up with a slightly cherry scent to them. So that's the only like fruitiness that I get in here. And then as far as soapiness is concerned, I suppose if you equate floral to soap, then maybe. But normally when I think of soapy scents, I think of things that are overly rose or overly lavender or some combination where it just smells like you're going in for a bubble bath. Again, I'm not getting that at all. I do smell the very, very slightest hint of floral, but that is not what takes the center stage here. What takes center stage, in my opinion, is going to be the cotton candy. So that's at the very top. Right under that, I would say it's pistachio. And then right under that, it's going to be a vanilla whipped cream. And then lastly, the rum. That's basically what I smell. I do get a slight hint of the sandalwood, but again, that is very faint. It is way at the bottom. So this is marketed as intense. Do I think that this is intense? Not really. So I don't feel like it has that much of a projection. I feel like it has about a 3-foot projection, and that's with me going in and basically doing this number right here. Doing that right there, I feel like I get around a 3-foot projection. And then longevity, this actually does have good longevity. On me, this is gonna last around 5 to 6 hours. And I don't really feel like this has a huge difference between the dry down to the base. Of course, there's always a slight bit of metamorphosis there, but it doesn't smell that much different, other than I will say the longer you wear it, the more pistachio vibes you'll get, at least in my experience and on my skin. So I do feel very confident calling this a gourmand, but I would not say it's a pure gourmand. Just to give you a little bit of an example, the new Miu Miu perfume. So this one was supposed to be fleur de lat, or I'm sorry, my friend corrected me. It's fleur de lait, and this was supposed to be like a mango cake dessert. The pistachio gelato is far more gourmand than what you're gonna get with this, like by a long shot. So if between those two releases you are looking for something that's really sweet and scrumptious, you're gonna want to go with the Yum Gelato over the Miu Miu. Now between the two, the Miu Miu is very much more grown up. The Kayali, because it does smell so strongly of cotton candy, it's kind of juvenile. It really is. Now that doesn't mean that I don't enjoy it and that I'm not gonna wear it, because I'm gonna wear it out, friendo. But the Yum Gelato is not something that I would wear by itself to, say, an art gala or somewhere where you want to be perceived as mature. I wouldn't wear it to a business meeting or anything like that. With it being that level of sweet, I feel like it could give people the perception of you that you are younger than what you are, or at least younger than myself. What? I don't know. What? And I do feel that I would be remiss if I didn't compare this to Charosa 62. So this one's also a pistachio scent. Pistachio. This one is also a pistachio scent. And you're getting salted caramel with this one. Between the two, this one just feels a little bit more fall. It feels slightly more grown up. Not that it really is that mature, but definitely more so than the Kayali. And this one is a lot cheaper, but does it have that cute packaging? No. Does it have that rich, lingering vibe? No, it does not. I mean, not on the same level as Kayali. This one just feels slightly more robust. Okay, my friendos, now we are moving on. I'm going to be talking about some other things that I bought from Sephora that also have their own unique scents. I have one that's a clear winner and then one that sucks. So friendos, stay tuned for that. All right, so let's start out with our winner for today. We have from Capri Blue, we have their Volcano Diffuser. Now, a lot of you know I work in home fragrance, so it's very rare that I pick up some sort of home fragrance from another brand because my needs are fulfilled. However, I don't think it's good to constantly be stuck up your own butt. So I wanted to give another home fragrance brand a chance, and I noticed that one of my buyers actually had this brand in her store as well. So going back to this diffuser, this is on sale right now at Sephora. I don't think that they have very many left. This normally retails, I believe, for $40. I want to say that I got this for $30. I love the scent of this. I think that it's very nice, very unusual. So on Fragrantica, because they don't even have the scents listed on their own site, they have this listed as citruses, tropical fruits, and sugar. What I smell is Camu Camu. If you've ever tried the Scentsy Camu Camu, it smells very similar to this. I also detect a little bit of passion fruit, maybe some pineapple in here, maybe a little bit of mango. What's interesting though with scents like this, usually I find them to be energizing. I don't find this one to be energizing. I find it to be quite relaxing, which is typically what I like when it comes to home scents. What I will say for this product is I feel like it's hard to control. So the first day, this was like taking my breath away. I had to go put it in another room. It was so strong. But then on day 2, I barely smell it at all. I've tried switching up the number of sticks that I have in at one time. It just feels very, I don't want to say inconsistent, but it feels hard to manage. Because sometimes I just feel like I'm getting nothing, and then I'll add in more sticks and then it's completely out of control. It's just too much. But when it is right, for the short amount of time that it is right, I'm greatly enjoying this, and you may want to pick up some now if they still have them at Sephora. But rush because I went to go buy the body wash and that is gone. It's very weird. Those products were not up on their site for very long at all, and they were always online only products. Okay, the next is a loser that I didn't ask for. Now this is a product that I didn't ask for. It is anything but delicious, but delicious is our secret word of the day. DELICIOUS is what you are going to want to put in the comment section. Use it creatively in a sentence, please. This guy right here, it sucks. Let's talk about it. I didn't ask for this Sephora. This is not the sample that I asked for, but this is Necessary. Necessary is how I'm going to pronounce it. The body wash. This is supposed to be eucalyptus and it does not smell like eucalyptus. This smells like a very cheap mint with lemongrass. It just smells like something that they would have in $100 a night hotel. You guys know what I'm talking about. It just smells cheap. So this is one that I would advise you to stay away from. I really do like eucalyptus, so I wasn't that mad when I saw it in the box. I mean, really, how can you be but so mad when these samples are free? But this isn't what I asked for. It's a bad eucalyptus. I would urge you guys to stay away from this one if you are considering it. And friendos, I've had a great time chatting it up with you so far. I'm just gonna end off today's video because I know someone will ask. Here's my look today. This is the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette. I have this shade right here all over my lid, and then a little bit of the sage green over here. I went in with Blood Money from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Only one shade from here. I chose this sage green right here, and that's what you see over in this direction. Back to this, the shimmer shade on my eye, like right here, is this one right here. And then for the middle shade, we have this gorgeous shade right here. Lastly, I did finish this off with some fake eyeliner from this Viseart palette that I got out of my BoxyCharm. I used this black shade right here. Very easy to put together. I want to wear this to my wedding. That's probably never happening. Everyone in the house is telling me no. Tell me your vote. Should I walk down the aisle with some poor, innocent, unsuspecting weirdo who's willing to marry me? Or should I pick something else? Okay, friendos, I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Thank you again for watching all the way to the end. Let me know how your day is going. I am headed off to watch the new John Wick movie in just a few minutes. So I hope your night is fabulous as well. Let me know what you're up to. If you had a good time today, if you felt like you learned something, or if you just pity me, then don't hesitate to give this video a big thumbs up. Again, subscribe if you have not done so already, because if not, we'll both have to live in the shadows of never knowing what could have been. All right, guys, have a great one. Bye.